Hi.
We just got done watching the first vlog. I think the lessons are that it's a little long, and also sometimes I don't know what to talk about, so I talk about like what we're gonna eat and stuff, and I feel like that's, you know, normal, but also like we haven't eaten geese, so like like every time we were recording, and guess what? What are we eating tonight? There's a high probability that nobody watches this, but you know, hey, that's okay, because the idea is the process, right? It's the journey, it's the starting something and following through with it, because that's something that I typically have had trouble with in my life personally, is following through with things that I'm either interested in or that I have a phase. Shout out to BG, he knows what I'm talking about. But like phases, right, where I get really interested in something, or I have an idea. I think it's a great idea, and I still have an interest in the idea, but because of a lack of initiative or lack of organization, I don't follow through on the idea. So the idea here, it's a fun word, is to execute the vlog. Regardless if I think the content is, you know, good enough, the idea is that I do it. You know, the idea is that you take the idea and then you concrete it. Now, after following through with it, so say I make 10 vlogs, and I say, hey, you know what? It's not for me, or I'm not really interested in doing it anymore. I think the idea has run its course. I don't think I can really find more fulfillment out of it. Then, I think that's okay. I think that's okay to you know, say, hey, I'm calling it quits, or take a break, or whatever. The idea is to follow through. That's it. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm not going to try and like make these clips quite as long, because I realized that led to the video being like 20 minutes long, and I'm also going to try and edit them more frequently, because I also, the previous vlog was a summation of, I want to say like almost a month worth of videos. So, hey everybody, how's it going? It's the just getting done with the workday, more or less here. Mai's right there. She just made some chipa. What is chipa, you ask?
Chipa, it's a little bread, cheese bread, but the difference is the flour, because flour because they have another flour about mandioca. I don't know what is the
Flour.
I don't know what is the translate for mandioca, but basically that ingredient make more soft the preparation.
Yeah, it makes it more spongy, makes it more like a, look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh, I'm so excited to eat it. Just shove it in my mouth. But yeah, basically it's like a cheesy bread, but with a different flour that makes it kind of spongy and delicious. And that's all I have to say about that. Hey everybody, I'm recording myself. That's what's happening right now. Today, I'm doing work. Like every other day, I'm doing work. I'm kind of greasy, because gotta take a shower today, you know. I have an MRI later today. Never done that before. And you know, it should be interesting. I will try and document the event with this video camera that's hidden inside of this telephone. Yes. Mai, do you have anything to add?
No.
She says no. Whoa, just had an MRI the first time. That was a gnarly experience. I'll tell more just here in a second, as soon as I get out of the waiting area. I didn't speak to my MRI experience, and I thought I would just comment on it real quick. If you've never had an MRI, it is something that is very strange. It's a very, like, it's nothing that's overtly, you know, dramatic. It's not necessarily something that is difficult to do. It's not painful. But if you've never had one, man, it's uncomfortable, and it's just bizarre. It's just basically sitting in a really tiny tube that heats up a little bit while you're in it, and makes a ton of really obnoxious noises. That being said, they did give me like earmuffs with some like music, but it did not block out the sound that was there. And something that I just kind of want to comment on is the difference in the healthcare system between here and the United States, or I guess in Argentina and the United States. In Argentina, they have a public, or what would be considered a public healthcare system, and the only thing that is missing on that is a universal system. It's not universal. It is, but it's a hybrid system where they have basically not a public option, because basically you can get, all right, maybe it is a public option. Basically what it is if you don't have health insurance, it doesn't matter. You can still go to the hospital, and you're not going to walk out with some fat bill or anything like that. It's going to be free. But you're going to go to a public hospital, not a private clinic, not a private hospital, not the places where actually there are better treatment because there's more money. And that's probably the problem with not having like a full universal system, is because you still have private insurance and also private clinics and things of that nature, and therefore you're not going to get like equal treatment at every place that you go. But I would say it's much more equal or equitable here than it is in the United States, because why? I have like regular insurance, right? It's private, and it would be considered above average in Argentina. And the thing is when I went to go get an MRI, it was covered. And there's no like crazy copay. My premium isn't like this crazy ridiculous price. It wasn't, $600 or $700 or $1,000 because it wasn't covered, or I didn't have to pay half of it. Like, there's just a big difference, and I was kind of surprised, because no doctor in the U.S. Had ever said, hey, you should get that, an MRI, because they see it as, well, hey, you don't have the great insurance, it's going to cost you a bunch of money, so don't get the, It doesn't mean that can't happen here. They're more willing and open to doing a scan so they can figure out what to do with you, to figure out the best treatment, the best course of action, as opposed to it all being about money. So, food for thought. It's a beautiful day outside today. You guys are gonna have to check out today. You have to check out that fucking rainbow for that, mate. I'm sending the video up. You can check it out right now, mate. Hey there, little guy. How's it going, everybody? This is a little cow. I forget what the name. Vaquita de. Basically, it's a good luck bug here, kind of like a ladybug in the United States. He managed to find his way in through the window, so I'm gonna see if I can get him back outside. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Walking down the street. It's a beautiful evening. It didn't rain. It was supposed to rain, but the temperature did drop. So, typical Argentina. People honking their horns for no good fucking reason. But the temperature really dropped down. But anywho, walking down the streets, it's a brewery back there, or at least that they, I think they make their own beer, yeah. Yeah, just walking back, bought a couple of beers from a local viñedo. Viñedo is like a wine shop, but they sell obviously other alcohol. Place, great people, very, very nice, very kind. Super buena onda is what I would say in Spanish. And so yeah, I'm a regular customer. They're also not far away, so it's easy for me to do that. But yeah, it's really nice outside right now, so it's nice kind of strolling. A little winded here, meaning I am out of shape. Anyway, checking out.